Libra, thank you for tuning into Perfectly Imperfect Tarot. This is Green Eyes, here to give you your reading, love. Yes, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Martians, astronauts. Pick a note. It doesn't matter to me. I love you all, okay? Cross watchers, I'm a snitch. I'm telling you now. Please don't curse me in the comments. I appreciate you. Love you. Libra, I thank you in advance for likes, shares, subscribes, emails, comments, love tokens, donations. Thank you, and thank you again. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Cross watchers, I'm a snitch. You know it. I for some reason, I know I just said it, but I need to say it again. Okay? I'm a snitch. It is what it is. This is a judgment-free zone, guys. But you will hear the truth, okay? If you haven't already, please subscribe. Make sure you ring the bell so that you're notified of future readings. I'd love to have you. If you choose not to, I understand. It's okay. But I would still appreciate a thumbs up. Absolutely. Libra. Libra, there's nothing laid out because my instructions is for a raw read. Actually, the term I heard was raw and real, but it appeared to me spelled R-E-E-L. It's like we get ready to watch a movie. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, well, let me sit back and get the popcorn because I think it's about to go down. I'm not kidding. I don't know if you're the star of the show or if you're going to be the spectator of the entertainment, but we're going to find out. Nothing is pre-shuffled, as you can see. We're going in completely raw. This is the Oracle of the Seven Energies. I was going to pull an animal spirit, but again, this one was calling. Let me get one for Libra. Please. One for Libra. Okay. A deep breath. I really think it's about to go down. Earth magic at the bottom. Ooh, yeah. Guys, it's about to go down. Card number 7 here. Definitely positive changes in your life, in your growth, in your position, and in your disposition. Okay, and I'm saying that to say, like, how can I say this? And more like your point of view. Let's say it like that. Your point of view. This is also an energy for you to be aware of your surroundings, to release fear, to know that you are covered, you are divine. The crown that you wear, that's not what I was going to say, but I'm hearing has real jewels. That's not what I was going to say. I was going to say the crown that you wear is the crown of an empress, but it has real jewels. So I don't know, maybe there's some fake energy or fake people in the midst. I don't know what's going on here. I'm going with the flow, okay? But you stay planted, you stay 10 toes down, you stay grounded, you know, with this earth magic under the deck. Wow. Close encounters right under that. You're getting ready to miss a bullet. Like, where you can, is that how you say it? Miss a bullet? Dodge a bullet. You get ready to dodge a bullet. Divine is about to basically move you out of the way, out of the line of fire. Okay? And our energies have been really crazy with like hate and jealousy and things of that nature. So to be honest, I think the bullet is intended for you, but it's not going to hit you. And I'm saying bullet, but guys, I'm talking about people that's putting out whatever to hurt, harm, or endanger you in any way, spiritually, mentally, or physically. You know what I'm saying? I think that you're just going to be okay, you know. Look to the hills. Stay prayed up. Stay covered. And know that your destiny is greater than their hatred. You know, your destiny is greater than their purpose. Your destiny, you know, on you, as far as, you know, them hating you, you know, or you being the target. Your destiny is greater than all that. Therefore, God is going to make sure that you're covered and protected from anything that would deter you or deviate you from your destiny, especially since you've been working on yourself, ensuring that you get on or stay due diligent in the path towards your destiny. You understand what I'm saying? Ooh, Libra. Center energy is perception, card number 21. Look deeper. Look closer. Keep your eyes open. And this sword ready. This sword is extremely, I want to say powerful in terms of like information and getting to the truth, knowing the truth, things like that. But the sword is pointing down because your intent is not to seek trouble or even to be a part of any drama or trouble. Just be mindful of your surroundings. You know what I'm saying? And stay on the ready. Okay. Know that you have the upper hand because you have knowledge and intuition, and you have a most high God that is protecting you, period. Okay. Now, understand that things are not going to be as they appear. The wolf is going to be beautiful, and the sheep might be a little scarred. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I want to say. The sheep may be a little scarred. That's really important right now. It's been such a long time. Oh, it's been such a long time. I just wanted, here's destiny. See, your destiny is crowning you, my love. You are stepping into greatness, 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 divine wisdom, divine power, divine leadership is over you. Okay. Which is why you're being fed like tidbits of spiritual like rejuvenation. You're getting tidbits. I know something great is coming. I know I'm going to be this. I know I'm going to be that. So you start to try to align yourself with the things to come. That's what you've been doing. And because the precipice of your greatness, the threshold is so close that the attack is, we talked about this. We talked a few readings ago. I remember saying that so many things. It's not just people, places, and things. It's you're breaking generational bonds and things like that. And what worked as an enemy before now has to work through friends and through family, because this thing jumps. And you just stay due diligent. 10 toes down, rooted, grounded, believing in yourself, believing in your purpose. Still, be mindful of your surroundings. Be mindful of people, places, and things. Know who you are. Know that you have a divine purpose, and your destiny is still in front of you. It's not behind you. What's undermining this energy for Libra? The Counselor reverse. This is a Knight of Cups reverse. Now, Libra, some of you aren't loving yourself enough for me. And so if it's not even good enough for me and I don't even know you, just think how almost like, you know, it feels like, you know, some of you question your worth in your prayers. Like, God, why me? Or why do I deserve this? Or why do I deserve this blessing? And I know I did this, this, and this, and things like that. Why not you? It's part of your destiny. Others of you, somebody with water heavy in their chart just is in the way. I'm not going to lie. And we can go down the line and up and around on that. But you already know about this energy. And it dwells not only in the sun, it dwells in fire. And I'm saying that because either you're dealing directly, this person who you know who it is directly a sun water sign, or they're a fire sign that's extremely emotional because they're off balance. So regardless, they're in the way. You know it. And even though you've let go, there's still some type of pull here. And you're like at the edge of being over it, but there's some type of, I can literally see the waves. Like you can feel the I can feel the coolness, like as if I was floating on water, you know? For whatever reason, some of you still find this energy as relaxing, or, yeah, that's what I want to say. Safe, even though once you actually get up and get yourself together and look at things for what they really are, you know the truth, but it's just those little moments of nostalgia. Others of you, your emotions are, that's a baby. You're picking up your babies. Yeah. You're picking up your babies, I don't know, something. That's a baby. The baby is, I don't know. How can I say this? The baby floats in water, but I don't know. There's some kind of duress here. Uncomfortability that makes the baby move a lot. Probably heartburn, I'm thinking. Is it heartburn? Yeah. Where's this coming from? Give me some past energy for Libra. Excuse me. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't want to stay on that for so long. We doing a raw read as it is, which is going to extend it. I try to have the dreams of Gaia already laid out for you guys. Let me get one for the past for Libra. Thank you so much. Yes, my loves. Six of Earth. Balance. You've really been working hard, my loves. You have. And it has been an uphill battle. It has been an uphill battle. Even when you found that in the past that you were in a good place, it was still a place of struggle. Physically, mentally, spiritually, it was like, I'm okay, but I'm not. I'm good, but I'm not. I have money, but I don't. You know, it was just, so it was, the struggle was the release of control. That's why the water is there. The release of the control. So he has the lock of bondage and the key of freedom on his neck. I'm just saying. Now, he's wearing armrests shackled to this thing on his back. You're carrying a heavy load. In the past, you were carrying a heavy load. You felt tied down, but you count to a point where you realize you always had the key. You understand? The lock was definitely on you. You were definitely tied down. It was definitely hard, but because you were eating or enjoying the fruit during this process to basically, this is a way of me saying somebody was keeping you like satisfied, you know, in certain areas, and you felt like it was worth the pain until it wasn't enough. You understand? So you got to a point where, you know, you said, I have to get out of this. I have to get myself together, blah, 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 blah. So you basically started freeing yourself, coming to a place where you see things different. You see the bigger picture of things. You are looking past tomorrow into 5, 10, and 100 years from now. I mean, pick one. It don't matter to me. Hello? And guys, you know, this is all energy. That's not male or female. And we're moving into a place of the 3 of water reversed. Oh, I can't do it no more. That's just where you at. I can't do you no more. I can't do you no more. I can't do y'all no more. I'm done. I'm so done. 10 of fire at the bottom of the deck. I'm done. You know, the 10 of fire in the dreams of Gaia, you know, traditional tarot, the 10 of wands shows a person struggling and carrying this heavy load and things like that. But the dreams of Gaia, the 10 of fire is, it doesn't take away from that energy. It adds to it because your pain becomes your power. You understand? And this is the perception energy probably that you're looking at into your past, the things that were holding you back, the things that you were carrying that you had no business carrying for as long as you did. Maybe you needed to pick it up for a moment. Okay, for them or you, regardless, it went on too long. All right. But you know that now. You see that now. You understand that now. But the thing about it is when you carry heavy loads of other people's situations and problems, and then when you put them down and they actually have to feel the weight of their own crap, it's devastating to them because what's wrong with you? They looking at Libra like, well, wait a minute. What are you doing? Like you're the bad person, and you're not. You just gave them they shit. I'm just saying. Okay. Optimism under that. I'm sorry. 8 of water. Y'all see me peeking. I ain't gonna lie. I'm peeking. Some of you are just no longer going to be on the side. I can't believe you dealt with that as long as you did. 6 years is a long damn time, but okay. Like I said, it's a judgment-free zone. I ain't mad at you, but I'm definitely rooting for you to move on. I ain't gonna lie. Libras, I think you're feeling like it seems that I'm more secure when I'm by myself. It's almost like you're the only person you can trust right now. Hold on to that for a second. I would normally say something different, but I think that's really going to assist with this divine intervention. You know what I mean? Now, God is going to be God and do what he do no matter what. Make no mistake about it. But for whatever reason, I feel like you can only trust you right now. Just for right now. Okay? That don't mean you don't love and trust your family. It's just that right now, you know that you need to be away from people, places, and things. Because it's about to go down. It's about, I don't know what's getting ready to come. But I know it don't matter. Regardless. I know it don't matter. I know it don't matter. Your destiny is greater than whatever the demise they have planned for you. Your destiny is greater than that. You know what I mean? Some of you, the separation you feel yourself going into may affect you financially. And I need you to hold on to your faith. that you're still doing the right thing. You're still doing the right thing. Just stay 10 toes down, baby. Stay 10 toes down. I'm going to clarify with the fountain. Let's start. Thank you. Let's start with perception. And here's death, Scorpio energy. That new life, that new realization, that rebirth. And like I said, where you're standing today, you just, I don't know if you got your cataracts done, but that's like the extent of, I want you to try to envision of where you are right now. It was like you were looking through a fog and now you have clear vision, you know, and at one point when you first got the clarity in your vision, you honestly didn't like what you saw because you saw yourself first. That was heavy. I know that cut you. I know. But I love you. So you know I'm going to give it to you. Clarified with the Three of Swords reverse and the Four of Coins. Yeah. Three of Cups reverse here. You're definitely ending any type of third-party interaction, period. Period. You're holding on to almost like, it's not a grudge, but you just not, you're determined not to do the same thing twice or 15 times. I mean, let's just keep it decent. You're determined, okay, in terms of love. Five of Cups. I just keep hearing, don't go, don't go, don't go, don't leave, don't go, don't go. You're determined though. You're moving forward. You see all of it. It almost as if like you can even see you're processing the what do you call it, the reconciliation, and know that it's going to be great in the beginning, but it's not going to be consistent. So because you've already processed that, because you have this foresight, you don't you fight against the reconciliation itself in the 3D because you already seen where it goes in the 5, if that makes sense. All right. But there's the 10 of Wands. That's the burden. It's hard for you, you know, because you still have an emotional tie. They still have an emotional tie. And it's taken everything that you have to hold on to the fact that a new beginning awaits with the strength of Page of Wands. But understand that you are the Empress, and the Empress is the one that tames the beast, okay, with that strength energy. You know you have a new beginning before you, and you know that it's for you. That's the difference. You have been envisioning and manifesting for others all of your life, because even when God gave you joy, you would envision sharing it and with others. Like if you had a good vacation, you wished everybody was there with you. If you ride past a nice house, you wished, you know, everybody could stay with you, or let's just buy the block and live near each other. And you understand what I'm saying? But what's for you, what's coming in is for you and for you alone. Alone, because it's shaping and part of your destiny. And this has been one of the hardest things that you've had to deal with in this rebirth process. This rebirth cycle was, why do I feel like I'm turning my back on the ones that I love? And that's where the confusion comes in with the prayers. And that's not the case. You're not turning your back on them. You're walking towards your destiny. They just not meant to be where you meant to go right now. I'm going to say it right now. Okay? Tell me about this destiny, please, crowning Libra. Temperance, yes, Sagittarian energy, and the High Priestess, Shamalama, mother-loving ding-dong. Hello? Woo! Woo. Come on if you coming. You understand me, Libra? Come on if you coming. So many things. One, this is speaking to, like I said, that silence that's in you, that's that healing process that's in you, the fact that you know that you have to separate, the fact that you know that you can't even speak on what's going on inside you, the fact that you've been instructed not to speak on what's happening for you and what's being planned out for you, because you know those energetic vultures is going to come circling around. It's the fact that you know that you're being spoken to about this future, and you know that it's so big that it's bigger than you could ever imagine. You understand what I'm saying? The fact that you know that you're not going to be able to handle, how can I say this? If you had a broken arm and God is trying to bless you, but you got to hold the box, you got to let your arm heal so you can hold it. Otherwise, what you going to do? Boom. I'm just saying. That's where you are. And the healing process is almost complete. You've gotten your, oh, help me, y'all. You know I can't talk. What do you call this thing? The thing off. You got your thing off with everybody's name on it. But your arm was weak. And see, this is the process that you've been in. When you couldn't understand, why is it taking so long? I know I'm ready. Why is it taking so long? I know it's coming. Because you got the thing off, so you felt like I'm good, but it was weak. It didn't match the strength of this one, because while this one was down, this one got stronger. You know how when they take them off, it's one bigger than the other? You know what I'm saying? Y'all with me? Come on now. That's what I'm saying. So now the strength is improving on here. The strength is equaling out. You know, you feel stronger. So it's coming. It's time now. But because it's coming and it's time, you know, of course the enemy is going to come right when you're about to get blessed, right when you're about to move forward, right when you're about to get your abundance, right when you're about to have your breakthrough, right when you're about to be elevated, right when you're about to be exalted, right when you're lifting your hands up and you submit, you put your head down and you submit, you put your nose to the floor and you submit, or you raise yourself up and you say, thank you for what's to come. Thank you for my scars and my drag marks and this and that and that and this. Right when you submit and surrender, you know what's coming in, and boom, the enemy said, wait a minute, Libra is about to come up. Let me take care of that. So here they come. And they've been coming hard. And they've been coming in different faces. You've seen people you haven't seen in 20 years. Okay? In 20 years. More. 27? Okay, I take it. Whatever. But you know what I'm saying? They coming out the woodworks. The lights went on and the it's like, what the hell? Hello? I'm telling you. Tell me about this Six of Earth in the past. Ace of Coins, Two of Swords. I have decided that I want a brand new everything. I don't want to refurbish. I don't want to renew. I don't want to replenish. I want a brand new everything. When I move, I don't want to take nothing with me. Claim it, Libra. Claim it, claim it, claim it, claim it, claim it. You said, I don't want to take nothing. I want a brand new everything, because I'm a brand new me. But you still were torn. But you wanted it. You wanted it. You felt it in your gut like the rumbling waters of the spirit. You knew it was right there for you. Whew. Come on, tell me more, please. Ten of Cups and the Page of Swords. With the Page of Swords, I have to always say, you know, because it's an energy of watching, I have to say that. All right. It honestly feels like a spy, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. It feels like a spy in energy, almost like this page has been reporting back. about what's been going on with you in the privacy of your home, because you haven't been sharing, none of you, with the rest of the family, or yeah, that's how I want to say that, with the rest of the family. So the page has been reporting, but it's still a page energy, number one, because it's a small tidbit, because they don't have nothing to say, because you're just still being you. You're still being Libra. That's the difference between why people hate you so much right now. Your authenticity is crazy. Like, I don't understand. You're saying what? I sit on the toilet like everybody else. I brush my teeth like everybody else. I mean, I put my pants on the same way you do, you know? So what's the problem? But there is a problem nonetheless, because you have been viewed as the ultimate, you know, the giver and the forgiver is what I'm hearing. The giver and the forgiver. And Libra, it's not that you completely stopped giving, you just started giving to self. And it's not that you stopped forgiving, you still forgave, yet that didn't give you, how can I say, sugar, that turning door, the revolving door is now locked. So now you got to come in one way. Like, you understand what I'm saying? You can't go round and round and round and round and round with Libra right now. No, 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 no. No, 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 my love. And this energy has freed you from the bondage of your own mind. You know what I'm saying? Because you decided to give to yourself, to love to yourself, to love yourself, damn it. You know what I'm trying to say. Shut up. You know what I'm saying. Love yourself. And you've been determined, to do that, to have this balance, to have this freedom. It was like, it took a while. It took a while. I ain't gonna lie. It took a while. But regardless, it happened. And even though you went in with that powerful feeling of freedom financially and secure, as far as finances and security, your emotional empowerment, you view kind of like, I'm hearing whimsical, like a child view of love, a love that's real, a love that's lasting, the Cinderella story, the Snow White story, that kind of love, and we talked about those things, that how we're so misled with those stories when we're young, to a point that it creates problems for us as adults or coming into teenage years, that life is not like that. You know what I mean? But you're still hopeful, and you're still dreaming about that great love. But right now, again, I think it's just projected to self. Okay? But my loves, don't let that go. If that feeds your spirit, let it continue to do so, because if God will bless you, if that's what you want. Let's talk about this Knight of Cups reverse, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. That's undermining Libra. Knight of Coins. That's my turtle with hemorrhoids energy, guys. Some of you just feel like this is taking too long. It's been too much time, and here's the devil. See, an idle mind is the devil's playground. That's how he's getting in. You got to find something to do to occupy your time. I don't care if you reorganize the dishes. Something. Do something, damn it. Do something. Wipe the cans off in the cabinet. The dust. Something. Go through the cabinets, make sure nothing expired. Something. You know what I mean? Seriously. When you do stuff like that, it takes time. For real. You're being found stuff from 2012 in the back of your cabinet. A box of macaroni or something. Do something. You got to occupy your mind, because even though all this greatness is coming and you've had to separate yourself, for some of you, you don't feel I'm sorry, you have a lot of time of your hands. I'm going to say it like that. So you get bored, you get tired, because you know when you do less, you get more tired. And I'm a yawn on that, right? Excuse me, y'all. But you know what I'm saying. The less you do, 10 of coins. Yeah, see, this shouldn't be the time that it's taking for your blessing to come in. Your mind is racing, your mind playing with you, your emotions is playing with you with that Knight of Cups in reverse. So this has created a doorway for the enemy to sneak in and give you a false sense of imbalance on the security and foundation that you have coming to you. You understand? Making you second guess your blessing. And that's a lie. Others of you, if you have Capricorn in your chart or dealing with a Capricorn directly, you're I have to say it and I don't want to, but you might want to just be mindful of your finances. I just heard like purse snatcher. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm sure it's not literal, but you get the gist of it. You get the gist. Let's talk about the future energy with this 9 of Wands reverse. On top of this 3 of Water reverse, this 3 of Cups. I am no longer standing here fighting for something that doesn't exist. Nugget. That was a heck of a nugget. And I know it's hard. That hurt you. King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Ooh, that hurts you. And your thing is, I know they love me. I know our connection is real. And I believe you. And I believe that. I believe all of that. But what you see in your mind doesn't exist in reality. I'm just saying. I am just saying. Tell me more. Tell me. Okay. I really didn't need all that. 8 of Swords here. 3 of Cups. 8 of Coins. 2 of Wands. All right. So your person wants to work on reconnecting with you and doesn't know how to do it. You've heard that before. That's really, the energy is the same with that. I'm not going to lie. And we're not going to dwell on it either. Tell me more about Libras. And here's the World. Some of you are moving far. Like from where you are. I mean, moving. From coast to coast kind of move. Endings. Cycle complete. Almost as if like when you actually, and I know you said, I've done it, but it looks like it's really taking place energetically right now because you're over it. And you had to get to, the relationship had to get to a point where you were empowered and your person was where you were, like in a very emotional state, in order for you to actually complete this cycle and understand the draw and pull of it to end it, if that makes sense. You understand what I'm saying? But Libras, you're moving to a place where you're sitting on top of the world here. Let me get one on the world for Libra. Oh, sugar. I said 1. Oh, come on. Is this the movie? All right, hold on. Which one? All right, let's watch the movie. Here we go, y'all. Emperor energy, Aries, Taurian energy, powerful, strong, leader, control. Queen of Cups, the Emperor loves you, period. From the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. With the 6 of Coins, the Emperor now wants to give equally, even though they probably didn't do so in the past. With the Knight of Cups, they want to come in and show you that they're serious and that they apologize maybe for what they've done. With the Hermit energy, they've had some time to think, reflect, and glow spiritually within self, and recognize the problems that they were causing for you and with you. But the commitment is here with the Hierophant energy. They want to actually be serious. They want to move forward. They're trying to explore Aries, how can I say this? They want to try something that hasn't been done with you. So basically, if you guys haven't lived together, they want to do that. If you live together and you haven't been married, they want to do that. If you're married but you never went away together on vacation or have a honeymoon, they want to do that. Or if they want to renew the vows. They want to do something different and new with you that they haven't done, that you guys haven't done before, and they think that this is whatever that thing is, this is going to turn the relationship to a point where it's moving forward with the Wheel of Fortune. Like, they feel like whatever they need to do, they need to commit to this one thing, and that'll change everything with this Wheel of Fortune, because you're everything that they want with this Nine of Cups, and they don't want you to be with nobody else. They see you as the star. The light shines on you. You are regal, my love, beautiful, and they see that you have favor with God. They actually know that, period. I am not kidding. They might not say it, but they know that you have favor. Like, if everybody else has to write a letter through the mail for their prayers, they know you got the phone number. Like, you have a direct connect. You understand what I'm saying? So they're trying to manifest you back into this relationship, back into this connection, through anything that they have to do. They're pulling out everything in the arsenal, because they want to offer you this cup of love with this Ace of Cups. They want you. They want only you, and you. Now, is this real? Yes. This speaks to their emotional feelings. Are they real? Yes. Was the connection real? Yes. Are they in distress? Yes. All of these things. However, the difference between this and where they were is the fact that they're just stepping into their emotions, but you weren't emotionally, involved. What did we say earlier? 6 years? You were already there. They just got there. Come on. And now you have your destiny in front of you, because you prayed for further. You prayed for a further. I don't want to say it like that. You prayed for acknowledgement. Further acknowledgement. Let's say it like that. But God is answering your prayers by acknowledging you and making you acknowledge yourself. And that's making your person say they want to acknowledge you, because they really still haven't done it. I'm just saying. We're going to talk about it. Okay? They might be saying things to you in private, doing things for you in private, but this is not a public announcement. And if it is, it's in front of your family, not theirs. If that makes sense. All right? Page of Cups at the bottom. You're really looking at this person like, I get it now. We're just not on the same page, emotionally. And it's not taken away from the connection or anything like that. We're just not on the same page. But again, like I said, you're moving forward. You're letting go. I'm done. I'm really about my money. I'm about this new spiritual elevation right now. I'm definitely moving. Can I have one for the world? Thank you. Ooh, with the moon and the Two of Coins. Yeah. Tossing back and forth between probably two locations. I think you have the state. You're probably tossing back and forth what city, Two of Cups again at the bottom of the deck. I have to say that greater than great. That I just have to say that greater than great. If you're wondering, greater than great, or if you ask, just greater than great. Okay, I don't think you can make a wrong decision. For those of you that are tossing up between the two, if you need to flip a coin, flip a coin. I don't think there's, oh my Lord Jesus, do you see the fountain? Oh, I didn't know that was right there. Guys, when I tell you, you are like in high priestess mode is crowning and coming. I mean, crowning and coming in that order, crowning and coming, like crowning and coming. You're moving through spiritual portals. You're moving through dimensions. You're moving through, oh my goodness, a life that you currently know nothing about. That's how different and new and wonderful this life is. So much awaits you with the King of Coins right there. You're going to get a blessing of security, a blessing of security. And it's already done. And everybody just can't go. And they're going to miss you. And you might have one that even offers love and try to fight for you and say, you know, Libra, I'm serious. Like almost as if while your bags is packed, they're saying, marry me. It's crazy. I let go of my third party. Why is the Fool reverse? I know everything be upright in my decks. Yeah. Libra, you have been through the storm or had the broken arm, whatever analogy you want to use. Guys, you've done it, okay? And the attack right now is only because your hand is on the door. You're just really getting ready to turn the knob and open it. Like, that's how close you are, okay? And it's coming. Just know that it's like when you open this door, the wind is going to push you out and you're going to be in it, period. That's how fast it's going to happen. And I know that sounds crazy because you feel that everything has been moving so slow. Just stay 10 toes down, stay prayed up, keep your eyes open, be mindful of your surroundings, people, places, and things. Know that you are honored, you are favored, you are blessed, you are a mother-loving Libra, okay? Period. Guys, I love you. I hope this helps. I'm sorry it took so long. This is probably a long video. But don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. If any event that you don't resonate with any of this, that's fine. Leave it here for someone else. Don't take the energy with you. And remember, we're all perfectly imperfect. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.